You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Don't know why. Just stopped working. Just out of the blue. It says, your browser does not support the StreamYard green screen. I'm like, oh, really? Been using it for a year now. It doesn't want to work. So I went to the extensions and saw if everything was right. Everything's perfect. I can't restart the show. I could have restarted, the computer, or I would have lost everything I set up for the show. So here we are. Green screen behind me. Behind that is closet. It's just a closet. Because, I was going to change all this and still will into a nice little studio instead of a room that I do the show in. So this is it for tonight. And you know what? It's almost kind of fitting, because you get nothing behind me or around me. Same thing today with the Corbell video. Did you see this piece of shit video? By the way, it's June 29th, 2021. It is Tuesday. And you've made it through 9/10 of the day that has no feel. So congratulations on Tuesday. because tomorrow's hump day, and we all know hump day means, oh my God, we're halfway through the work week. We're almost to Friday. And then, Thursday is really just an enjoyable day because, Friday's coming. So, it has a little more feel than Tuesday. It's one of those in-between days. And Friday comes and it's like, hallelujah. Saturday comes, you're like, this is the best I can. Sunday's like, I got to go to bed early already. You really only get one good day out of the week if you work 9 to 5 hours. You get one good day, Saturday. Saturday, you can stay up late, get messed up, go out, stay up late, watch TV, eat whatever you want. Sunday, you digest all that stuff and regroup. Anyway, let's see if this works. Well, we know that this screen works, I think, but let me make sure. Oh, thank God. All right. So welcome, everybody. Let's see if this works. Oh, hey, it does. That's cool. Let's do roll call real quick so we can get right to the show. Still a little bit under the weather. Shinjoji, welcome to the show. Larky Derry, I'm just not me right now. Larky Derry, welcome to the show. Felicia Flores, welcome to the show. Ben Yorkshire, UK, welcome to the show. Coral Ann, welcome. Show, you. Betty Double Kick Chick, welcome to the show. Jeremy, welcome to the show. Frap Zappuccino, welcome to the show. Star Hunter, welcome to the show. Ack, welcome to the show. Ack, mack. Jerkin McGurkin. Sweet Spiced Gherkins, welcome to the show. Mr. Eon, welcome to the show. Rich versus Corbzilla. Okay. I've never seen the chat room jump as far as it just did. This is nuts. Welcome to the show. Kelly Lewis, welcome to the show. Off-World Adam, welcome to the show. First Floor Audio, welcome to the show. JP Besson, welcome to the show. Zofa, welcome to the show. X1, think I said it, say it again. Welcome to the show. Stavro, welcome to the show. Hey, yo. Urban B, welcome to the show. Renee Cruisin, welcome to the show. Jill D. Light, I got you. I see ya. Hello. Dorothy Lang, yeah, you still making it here? Is that just to prove me wrong? And then you're out? I'm kidding. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming back. Kingfish Kebab. Hope you can perk up. I'm perky. Mario UFO. And welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Mario. Hellfire Studios. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Goya-based. Goya Shindaraji. Welcome. John Hintz. Welcome to the show. Green. Oh, I could go put on a green shirt, but burn back time. What's up, yo? Welcome to the show. Rod Hammond's here. What's up, man? There you are. I'm showing. Welcome. Ash Dobbs, of course. Welcome to the show. Lisa and Brindley. Lisa and Brindley. Oh, I can see now. I can read. Welcome to the show. MS Mystic One, obviously. Welcome to the show. Zandra Celeste or Zandra Celeste. I bet you it's Zandra. Zandra. That's what they say in New York. Do you want? I've got Zandra, coffee for Zandra. It's Zandra. Zandra, here's your coffee, dear. Lisa Marie. Not press. It just jumped, Lisa. I don't know where you went. Wow. Where'd you go? The chat room just jumped. Scott Brown. Welcome to the show. B. Baker, welcome to the show. I'll get you, Lisa. Misty OC Dragons, welcome to the show. Helen Crystal Energy, welcome to the show. Mod on, a lot of new people here. Sean Cleveland Music, welcome to the show. Dorothy Lang, I saw your name. Love Wins, welcome to the show. I can't concentrate with all this green. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like green just like the next guy. But, Iceman Gambino, think I said it, say it again. Welcome to the show. Red Panda. Hey. Better half a brain. All right, that's it. Tina Mobley, welcome to the show. Shinjoji, I think I said it. All right, I think we're done. Hey, Deep Thought, welcome to the show. That's everybody. Bad Boy Channel, I see you. Welcome. Endless. Where'd you go? Welcome to the show. Ghost 8, welcome to the show. Alien Girls here, welcome to the show. Dark Sky Files, welcome to the show. Jason William, welcome to the show. Shane Reed, welcome to the show. Den Bob, welcome to the show. Hold on, I just got a message. Who's this? Oh, okay, all right. I like your style. Gunsmith Sam, welcome to the show. All right, I can't keep going. Gunsmith Sam, Donald Pollock, and that's it. Everybody made it. Watch your mouth. That's right. Tonight's show. You hear this? Listen to the chair. Shh. That's not me cutting one, okay? I know the other night I'm sitting here and I go like this. And I'm like, oh no, they're going to think I'm farting. I can't keep this chair. Do you know how many fart noises that would be for somebody? Rich Giordano did it again, tooted his own horn. News at 11. Smell you later. You know, it's going to be one of those. Let me get over in the middle here. There we go. I wasn't centerized. All right, I got to play the video. This hurts. No, I don't have a headache. I just don't want to watch this thing. So Corbell dropped this video. Oh, that's right. Ricky Aldridge. Here's some more green. Hey, that does look green. Look at that. Hold on, man. Thank you for the super chat. Tonight we're going to go with a cowbell for Corbell. So this is Corbell bell for the super chats. Thank you, Ricky Aldridge, $4.99 super chat. Super generoso. You can support the show through super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App, and or become a patron. You can also support the show just by sharing, liking, and subscribing. We are one of the fastest growing UFO shows on the internet right now, and that's no joke. Proud to say we had 548 new subscribers in the last 10 days. It's not bad. Usually we get far less in a month. I'm not going to tell you what the number is. It's embarrassing. 330. What? Nah, you heard him. Hey, Tony McLear with a $5 super chat. First time contributing. First of many. Contributing. Did I say it right? I'm going to be like Dan Rather, I guess, when I get older. Just going to say the words. Thank you very much, Tony McLear. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being a first-time contributor. And appreciate it. As I say to everybody, super generoso, mucho generoso, gravitoso, McLear. Thank you very much. I keep wanting to say McNear. John Sports Card says, Reesh. So thank you. We got the Corbell cowbell for tonight. What does this say? What is this, William? Rich, isn't Corbell on the same side as us? You would think so. My golly, that is a really good question, William Scott Thomas, and thank you for that. I used to think Corbell, even though his documentaries bite, anybody who shows their feet for 17 minutes in a documentary shouldn't make a documentary. I am going to say this many times. Jeremy Corbell is very bad for ufology right now, unless he can turn it around. Because the videos he gave us this year were nothing more than a magic show. It is a lie. It is a joke. And it is watering down ufology almost to the point where I have been saying he is disinformation. And Jeremy Corbell those videos that you're posting, if you're watching this either live or later, why? Where are you getting them from that you can't tell that person, I can't post this, that looks like airplanes? Because I can't see how any normal person who's at least 10 years old or older can't look at those and see what I see. FAA lights flashing, maybe even landing or takeoff lights. I have video exactly like what he posted today, and the bokeh. It's airplanes. Plain and simple. And he makes a claim that there's hundreds of them swarming, and he only shows us a couple? Where's the rest of them, man? This is the problem with Jeremy Corbell. See, I'm doing the Jesus hands. Upward palms, thumbs upward, please believe me hands. It's his signature move. Now his signature move is anybody coming? And he does that left, center, left, center, right, center. He does that. I think he teaches himself, like, I think he may have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, because that looks like somebody who has maybe a fear of being on camera or get stage fright, somebody who's stressed. That's what he's doing when he's doing this. It's something that keeps him calm because the guy has lost it. This guy can't look at those videos, as I was just saying, and be happy with them himself. There's no way Jeremy Corbell sees these videos before the whole world and says, oh yeah, that's a disappearing UFO if I've ever seen one. Freaking phenomenal. But then the ego in Corbell may make him blind, and all he sees is dollar signs, clicks, views, the hugs of the internet. He is in love with himself. Like I've never seen a narcissist. This guy, in my opinion, in my professional opinion, I see somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. The way that, as far as hurting ufology, they don't care. They only care about one thing, Jeremy Corbell. That's all this is. And by the way, all of ufology right now is a power grab. And the main people are Elizondo, Corbell Knapp. I'm even going to say it, Dolan. And I can't think of the other people. You might, I don't think Greer is, not because I'm on the side of Greer. But he's not on TV, mainstream media every day, or every now and then for that matter. So I can't really say he's one of those players, but I don't like what I'm seeing. This video that he posted today is utterly, it's the worst. It is. It's one of the worst I've ever seen. I can't believe somebody's calling this a UFO or UFOs. I just don't get it. Let me show you. I'll fair use it. So U.S. Navy warships swarmed by UFOs, new and exclusive, from the deck of the USS Omaha. All right, let's go. Is there any more? No more information? There's no more information. That's it. Where? Oh, here it is. Whew. I was like, I know there's a description. We'll go to the full story after the video. In 2019, U.S. Navy warships were swarmed by UFOs over the past months. He says, I've provided a large amount of cumulative and corroborate visual data to support this fact. No, you have not. You have not corroborated that there's 14 UFOs in the video with the radar. You have not proven that the one that disappears into the ocean is transmedium at all. And this one that you're claiming today had hundreds of UFOs swarm. You don't show it, so it's not corroborative. You're not corroborating the visual data at all. And if anybody out there thinks that he is, you're absolutely insane, absolutely blind to what's happening here. What he's doing is awful, just awful. And I saw Mick West says, I looked over the Jeremy Corbell video, and it looks like it's either planes or drones, but pretty obvious. But I'm going to tell you how I really feel. And I'm disgusted. This isn't fair. This isn't right. This is just plain out wrong. And the mainstream media doesn't know any better. But even they must look at this and say, come on, man. He says, what I'm proving today is video footage captured from the deck of the USS Omaha by the onboard Viper team, visual intelligence personnel, on July 15, 2019, in a restricted warning area off San Diego. This footage represents an additional type of visual data collection, corroborative visual evidence depicting a UFO event series that reached a crescendo with at least one of the unknown targets entering the water. No wreckage found. Yeah, we know about that. None of the unknown craft were recovered. Of course, because it was a flare. Despite I will let you determine the significance of this footage for yourself. Thank you so much. You're gonna let me? You're gonna let me determine it? Thanks a lot. I feel better already. I didn't know if he was gonna let us, guys. Hey, Ma! Jeremy Corbell said he's gonna let us. Oh, you heard? All right. Yet, I will highlight a few key aspects of this military UFO encounter for your consideration. Yeah, for my consideration, why don't you leave ufology? That's what I'm considering. These UFOs were not inconspicuous. They were brazen, boldly buzzing our warships. Yeah, like planes would be flying around the area that are allowed to be there. First of all, we don't even know that this is off the Omaha. We have no data supporting that. We just have these lights in the sky. Hey, look at this, Ma. Yeah, you heard? Okay. Too many involved. By the way, 2 is with 2 O's. Oh, I see. Too many involved. Okay, I see. Wait. Too many involved. Oh, I see what he's doing. Never mind. Jurassic erase. It stands to reason that the UFOs, their operators, aka aliens, wanted to be seen and recorded. Oh my God, Jeremy, you dummy. You can't say that. You can't come out and say the aliens, they wanted to be seen. Did you talk to the aliens? Is that the next story? You talk to the aliens, you dipsy doodle. You are unbelievable, man. Oh, they just flew right in front of cameras. They wanted to be seen. They were airplanes. They acted like airplanes. Hey, if it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, it's a duck. In this guy's world, if it looks like a duck, it's a UFO, and you can't tell anything else. That's it. No, we didn't find little Lou. However, these objects have been conclusively determined by our Department of Defense to not be ours. These craft are not owned or operated by the United States or our allied entities. We know you just told us the aliens told you that they're flying around because they want to be seen. So the question lingers. Oh, it's a lingering question. You know what else lingers? Yeah. It also dangles. It dances. Yeah. It can even... never mind. I'll stop that. Who is operating these high-performance vehicles? What is their intent? To be on camera. That's their intent. You just said it. Boy, I tell you, this guy doesn't know what he said 2 sentences ago. To date, my mentor in journalism is George Napster. And I have released the following night vision video, FLIR thermal video, still images, government intelligence briefing documents, as well as video radar data. This type of magnitude of cross-platform information verification is both unique and rare in the pursuit of the UFO mystery. This video footage is yet another piece of shit, distinct type of visual data related to these Pentagon-confirmed events, making this military event series one of the best censored data documented UFO cases of all time. It sucks. These certainly will there will be more coming your way about it. It's stupid. I personally have collected witness testimony as well as even more visual documentation. Oh, thank God. Thank God he's got more. Hey, Ma! Yeah. And as always, after I complete the vetting process, I will release everything once it meets my standards of validation, fuckers. Signed, Jeremy Corbell, dated June 29, 2021. Under 17, not permitted without parent. You know, when I was 19 years old, there was a guy who lived up the street who made great coffee. His name? No, it's not Juan Valdez. It's Jimmy Church. Jimmy Church's coffee has given me beard ticklers. I tell you, my hair grows faster on my face and neck than it did on my you-know-where. It's the best coffee on this side of the... Oh, wait, this is Starbucks. Never mind. Oh, the video. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Ma! Ma! It's airplanes. Yeah, give me meatballs. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, we have no idea where this is coming from. Right? Where are they coming from? Do you see any warships? Because I don't. Do you see more than, well, I don't know. He didn't say 100. Somebody told me that they said he was on TMZ and said there were hundreds of them. So far, I don't see anything. This is so awful. It doesn't get worse than this. This is airplanes times... it doesn't matter. He's ruining ufology with this. And the only thing I can surmise is that he doesn't care what you or I think, or ufology for that matter. He doesn't care what the field thinks. Okay. He only cares what the general public thinks. And I'm telling you, this video and the Boca video, well, all of them are just horrible, but these are obvious airplanes. And maybe drones too. It could be either or. Whatever it is, this is not transmedium craft. This is not a UFO. I don't even know if this is military. I don't know if Jeremy Corbell shot it himself last night over LA. From what I can tell in this video, airplanes. I'm embarrassed for ufology. Embarrassed that this would get mainstream media play. Embarrassed. Really, I am. I can't show this video to friends and family and they ask me, hey, man, a lot of stuff going on in ufology, huh? Usually at that point, I'll be like, yeah, check this video out. But I can't show them this, and they'll say, oh, I saw those videos. Those are planes, they said. Come on. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, they are planes. Well, why would they show that video and call them UFOs. Anybody can clearly see the flashing lights. Hell, I see them coming in for a landing look exactly like that just to the naked eye. And then I have to explain the politics of ufology to somebody who doesn't even know anything about ufology. So it's all Greek to the general public. The general public, all they've gotten for the last couple of years is threat, 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 shitty video, shitty video, shitty video. And it's not fair. And they're trying to make it something for the public to be aware of about this threat. And for 2 years, more than that, ever since Elizondo came around in 2017, it's been a threat. Which is probably what broke up TTSA, is that DeLong didn't go along with what Lou was thinking. And Lou has no idea. Let's just make that straight right now. Lou doesn't know. He says it. He doesn't know. He says the right things, I have to admit. But I don't like it. And I didn't like how he was early on. Now he's changed his tune. He was saying there's no way it's ours. We would know about it. No, you wouldn't. Not if it was outsourced to private companies. You can't do a FOIA request, a Freedom of Information Act on a private company. Wake up, man. That's where all this stuff is being built, back engineered, studied, whatever. Private companies. Like Battelle. Battelle, I believe it's how it's spelled. Bigelow Aerospace. You know Bigelow's involved 100%. How do you get funding to build a Tic Tac? My thing is this. What's painful for me is watching pilots, Navy pilots, talking about these Tic Tacs, talking about seeing them almost every day for 2 years, and we don't have but the shittiest video on the planet proving it. So how am I supposed to believe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people who were on the Nimitz and the other ship, whatever, Eisenhower, whatever it was, claiming in the Omaha to 2019, how can I believe them? Because they're in the Navy? I automatically have to think that, well, fuck all those human attributes. You know, they're not human. They don't lie to us. They didn't misidentify something. Of course they could have. They're human. And they could be part of this freaking lie that we've been forced to be a part of as well, just by being observers. They make these incredible claims and do not have the video evidence to back it up. That's the problem I have. Hey, there's a whole fleet of them. Show me. If they show me that, I'm all in. But they can't. Because what if everything is scripted like a movie? Then what does that mean? What does that tell you? I know that's taking this a long way down the rabbit hole, but if it doesn't make sense, something is wrong. And this just doesn't make sense. This video does not make sense. This video does not show me what Corbell's telling me. I am not buying what he is selling. I am never going to buy what he is selling because everything he's selling is like a used car salesman. On paper, it sounds great. But when you look at it, it's a lemon. And we've got lemons. Lots of them with Corbell. I think it's a problem. I really do. And I can't say he's a disinfo agent because I believe the guy is just gullible, or he doesn't care, or he's in on it. And I am going to make a video showing Corbell several years ago until now, showing how different he is. how he's changed. It's pretty interesting to see a guy act the way he does. I'm going to pull up a Corbell interview now so you can see part of it. Fair use it. From TMZ today.
So for the first time in history, our United States government is saying UFOs are real. We
shit, no, god dang
don't
it.
know where they come from. They are unidentified until identified, but we need to find out who's piloting them and what their intent is.
This guy, seriously, look. I mean, he's like, please believe me. Come on, man. He never used to do it this way. He used to be a lot calmer. Now he's pushing. He's acting. It's different. It's a different Corbell than we used to get. All hands. Look at the scrubbing on the bottom. All hands. See? It's all hands. That's how I know. This guy never used to talk this way. Not as much.
Show that it's some sort of terrestrial technology that
he is really selling like I've never seen a used car salesman. That's all he is. Anytime somebody has to be this way, something's wrong. Hands up. Hands up. It's always the hands up. Goalposts. You're going to kick it through the goalposts. That's ones politicians use. Center it. Watch me. That's what that says. Right here. My heart. My heart tells you the truth. I mean, these are obvious tells of somebody's body language that, look at this one. The half closed, half open palm. That's called the catcher's mitt. Yeah, that's what I call it. The catcher's mitt or the first baseman's glove. I can take what you're giving me, is what he's saying. Let's see what he's saying right here. I'm interested.
Then it was actually only 6 pages of information.
6 pages of information, which is exactly what I just stated. We give what we get. I can catch what you're throwing. Some people call this the ear. I'm listening. You know, the 9-page report came out. And I listened, or we listened. And then this right here is showing where to go. Come to me, come to me, come to my catcher's mitt. I'm telling you everything you need to know about the 9-page report. I know. Come to me. It's all about him. He's weird. He is one weird dude. Seriously. It's bizarre behavior.
Or belief. If anybody has been looking into this field long enough or has been exposed to the information long enough, it is abundantly clear they're taking.
It's a weird day because of that video. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's bad for ufology. And if anybody believes it's good, I feel bad for you. You just don't get it. You just don't know. I don't see how he could post this and get away with it. Not that he's getting away with it, but it's really odd. It's just odd. I have another video I wanted to show you, and I don't know where it went. That's bizarre. I can't believe I have no background. I have too many things open here. All right, let's go here. Let me do this because I wanted to play this video right now. And I don't know why I can't find it where I left it. So I'm going to pull it up. Yep, it's coming. Yep, I think this is it. Is this it? No. I can't find it. That just makes me angry altogether. You know, I got it all ready. And it's, here it is. Is this it? No, it can't be it. I want the one with George Knapp talking. 2 hours ago. Here it is. 5 hours ago. This is the one. Is it? No. Nope. 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 Hold on. Here it is. We could only do a few seconds of it. I don't know where we're at, but let me get them both here. I want to hear what he's saying about, man, look at his hands, just always in the upward motion. It's very strange. How you doing? Hey, everybody. I got a bill of goods I want to sell you. Yeah. It's a bridge. You ever see this bridge? Forget about it. All right, let's hear.
Pass up the chain of command. However, that process, as we know, is broken so far, is broken. And that's why I hope to become useless to this process. People should not be reaching out to me.
No, you're right. Nobody should be reaching out to you. He's 100% correct. Nobody should. Ever.
Comes in.
Look, there he is again with the field goal. See?
That's where the frustration.
It's always. He does the same thing every time. He went to a seminar that probably taught him how to act on camera. And because he's such a shitty actor, this is the best he could do. This is awful. Yeah, I can't play anymore. But I'll put the link to this POS. I didn't have time to listen to it. I was getting my show set up. And then the camera stopped working, and I was working on that. So we'll have to go over that tomorrow in detail. This sucks. Doesn't it? No, really, doesn't it? I think, Richard, you got it right, buddy.
What are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What do they mean? Are they harbingers of world change?
Exactly, TV Invent. That's what I've been saying. Who says there's a behavior training used by shifting eye focus left, right, center. And he says, look it up about Elon. It's a skill developed for a specific reason. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. It's a skill to have people believe you, to make it seem like what you're saying is important, because anybody can do this. I mean, why don't people understand what I'm saying? See, believe me. I wouldn't do anything. I promise you I wouldn't. And just to let you know, it's not something that I want people to believe in either. What I'm trying to do is put things together. You know, I want to mesh things together. I don't want somebody to swoop in out of the sky and all of a sudden it's raining on my parade. Think what you want about Corbell. He's a shill of his own design. Can I just say this one last time? Corbell is bad for ufology right now. And I say right now because maybe he just doesn't know what he's doing. But I can't buy into what he's selling. And after what he did, the way he lied to us here, the way he treated Third Phase and others, now the stories are coming out to me about people who have had relationships with him. People are sending me stuff. This guy's not that nice. He's not a nice person. In my opinion, the way he treated me, not a nice guy at all. We accidentally called him. I let him know immediately that he's on a live show. And then he became a dick and lied. And yes, I have been saying I'm going to post the audio footage. I have to do it the way I want to do it, and I haven't gotten to that point yet. I changed my way. I want to do it with style. So that's it. Corbell's video really is awful, but we've got other things to talk about tonight. Jaime Maussan has a video out, and it focuses on giant UFOs recorded around the world. Mainly, the pyramid or tetrahedron-shaped UFOs over the Pentagon, the Kremlin, and one other place or two. But I'm not going to go into that right now. I may not, because I was told that the one in Russia was faked, and most likely the one over the Pentagon was faked. I don't know. Today, I took a very close look at the one over the Kremlin from the I think it was 97, 99, right? Wasn't it around that time? I don't remember. 2005. Anyway, the video's a little grainy, but it wasn't bad. 2009? I think it was 2009 over the Kremlin. Yeah. It was an iPhone 5 or 6, maybe? I don't know. Now, iPhones just came out in 2006 or 5. So it's probably an iPhone 3 or 4. The guy talks about it in the Jaime video. Anyway, I don't know. I believe that the one, I don't know what to believe. I'll just say it. The one over the Kremlin, when you watch the video, it was originally, he started shooting it with an iPhone, but then he had an actual camera, one that is not a phone, an actual camera. And you can see the camera's reflection in the windshield of the car. So you see that a camera is being used. But the video, when the car goes over bumps, because they drove around the Kremlin a few times just so they can get video. And they said it was darker than usual. Usually there's lights, but this time it was darker for some reason. And they're thinking maybe it was this tetrahedron. We'll just say pyramid. But when he's driving down the road and hits bumps, the object seems to not be in the right frame. Like they're trying to track the bouncing, which if there's a lot of it, it's hard to be perfect. And I think we see that on that particular version. But when they go to other parts and they're closer to this object, Jesus, it looks real. And there's 4 different cameras, 4 different places. Same thing with the Pentagon. There were different camera angles from different people. Anyway, they had a speech that was recorded. And I can't remember where this was, maybe at the UN, where some woman sits down and gives this, is about to give a speech. But watch what happens here. I'll let Jaime tell you. This is just really strange. I've never seen this until today. So I thought it would be interesting to show you. Have you ever seen the one? It's the UK video where the guy walks out of the building with a red briefcase. And that is showing the type of briefcase that he has, is telling the media that the income is on a decline. Like, we're bleeding money. And if it was a green briefcase, then that means we're profiting, that we're flourishing as a country. So this guy walks out with the red one, holds it up, and does this. Then there was another video that showed he was holding up a green one. Then there was a video where the guy was walking down the street with the red one, goes by a car, and you lose vision of it, and he comes out and it's green. That's what this reminds me of. It's strange. Here you go. Thanks, Jaime.
About the Pentagon and contact with this pyramid. Just listen to it. The audio is distorted because they presented that way because supposedly this recording was clandestine. Okay, was not allowed to record what she was saying according to the video, according to the presentation.
The video? Watch. Keep watching.
Okay, well, she announced there that there is contact with aliens. You can see her at the UN. But 2 days after that, just 2 days after that, someone says, I found the real source. And the real source is the video on the right side. It's Erdogan from Turkey. They look the man behind Erdogan and behind Aliyah. Look, take a look. It's the same video, but with a different person. That is sophisticated, my friends. That is really, really good. Look at it.
Could be. So, you know, people can fake stuff that easily. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't even tell that she's been scrubbed or that he's been scrubbed. I don't know who to believe. It's weird, right? Like, why do this? Everything else matches up. The lady in the background, this here, the lines on the steps, it all matches. Cover-ups all the time. It's all the time. It's all the time. COVID. Sounds real, right? They even got an interview with the witness. Same in the UK. They show where it happened. They were here, you know. I feel like I'm watching a 9/11 video.
Nick, we were in a cab.
It's just a bizarre world we're living in right now. Seriously. This was put out June 16th. Jaime did. I'll put the link in the description so you can watch it, but my goodness. There's so much shit going on that we don't know about. This video is just awful. This Jeremy Corbell video, just awful. And doesn't that look like airplane? I can get some air. I'll show you my airplanes. You could even see the flashing lights, man. I mean, that just sounds like a regular camcorder, not some night vision. He said it was night vision. That doesn't look like night vision to me. FLIR? There's a night vision video, FLIR thermal images, and beyond, as well as radar data. The video footage you had noticed got the Pentagon documented. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's awful. Just awful. That's airplanes if I've ever seen it. I'm going to get Mick West's video here. I can't. I have to talk about it. Yeah, we got some other stuff to talk about tonight, but all right, where is he? Here he is. He says, looks like planes, possibly drones, man-made. Nothing seems like amazing physics, not aliens. Exactly.
So this is my quick take on this new UFO video that has been released by Jeremy Corbell. And it shows what looks like two sets of lights here, and they're kind of like both kind of like a pair of lights, and they're flashing. Camera appears to be really zoomed in. We can kind of see this grain in the background here, a grain noise, and the things move around. They kind of look red sometimes, but then sometimes they look white. So I think the redness is mostly just kind of an artifact of the camera automatically small individual light sources. Zooming around like that video, not knowing anything else, it looks like the landing lights of planes that are far away. It could also, of course, be drones of some.
So I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's embarrassing. I just can't handle it. I don't know why he thinks this is good stuff. Jeremy tweeted today, just before the show. In 2019, U.S. National, I've provided a large amount. Okay, we already read all this stuff. That's right. I sent it to myself. This is just embarrassing. Here's another one. Let's see if this is it. Nope, I don't want that. Don't need that. Here's Tucker. Is this
Last
it?
night we told you about the Biden administration.
Nope, can't play that one. Did you know Tucker had his emails hacked by the apparently by the Biden administration? All right, let's change speeds here. I want to change speeds. Let's change speeds. We haven't done this in a while. This is HUFF Paranormal, I believe. Remember this? HUFF Paranormal? You don't remember this? For those of you who have never been here, we used to look at this awful. He calls out dead people, called out supposedly everybody. George, what's his name? Art Bell, Elvis. He says he spoke to a bunch of people, famous people. With the spirit box, mind you. The most, what do you call, unreliable source for capturing spirits. This thing is just picking up freaking CB radios and radio stations, and every now and then when it's scanning them, because it sweeps through them, you know, in this one you don't hear the and then all of a sudden you hear ABC. Oh, you know your ABCs? Because the person on the thing was a commercial. See this on ABC, you know, and then it goes by and you hear ABC.
Do you remember who was in the room with you when you passed away?
Oh, this is different than it used to be. What the frigonometry is going on here? Oh my God. Are you kidding me? The team. It sounds like the dude. It sounds like him.
Do you remember who was in the room with you when you passed away?
1.65 million subscribers. You understand? This is so bad for the paranormal.
Ricky, do you have any messages for your sister Margaret Vargas? What would you?
Oh my God, walked blocks? I'm sorry, I heard one. What? And he says walked blocks. I heard what? 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 That's what I heard. He gets walked blocks. I love this. This guy's the best. He understands everything. He's deciphering words that you and I can't even hear or understand.
The dimes. I know you said your soul. Where is your soul, Ricky? Are you in heaven? Are you in the light?
Are you in the light? I heard two. He hears true. God dang, man. I just had to talk about that a little bit tonight. Yeah, it's amazing. All right, I want to show you this. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is CBS This Morning. Let's hear how they treat the UFO news that came out the other day of the report.
Anticipated government report on UFOs lists 144 known sightings of unidentified aerial phenomena. Now, the study released on Friday found only one of those can be explained, just one. The report is a rare example of the government acknowledging that it has investigated UFO cases. As David Martin reports, the lack of explanation can be explained, fueling even more questions about what else may be out there.
My gosh.
There is no longer any doubt unidentified flying objects are
So I went into the chat room, and here we go again. We see Corbell and his little face and icon there. And I try to click on it because everybody says when you click on it, why was that? You're saying, B. Baker, that wasn't really Corbell? How do you know? But all he said was down my throat. I'm just confused here. So we're blocking Corbell if that's really him. I'm going to do a check on that right now. I'm going to see if it's him because there's another way to go. So I'm going to check the settings. Yeah, you guys just relax here for a moment. Won't take me long to figure out if that's really him. Yeah, so let's take a look. See, go to settings, go to community. Here we go. Let's see. Let's take a look. No, it's not him. Wait, it doesn't tell me. Yeah, that's not working, guys. When you click on the icon, it doesn't bring me anywhere. None of your places bring me to your channel like I've been hearing. You know what I mean? If it's really Corbell, like I can't check on any of you. You know? Yeah, that's weird. I'm going to try something here. Yeah, it doesn't show me if that's Corbell or not. That's a shame. It doesn't show us. I can't verify if it's him or fake. He was talking about fellatio. Yeah, I know. No, I went off the live chat. It doesn't work. That's the whole thing. Like if I go click on Jimmy Mack right now, that's what it does here. Now I'm going to go to the chat room, the live chat room where y'all are at, and I'll prove it here in a second because I went off for a minute. No, let's figure this out right now. So now I'm in the show, and I'll prove it here in a second. Okay, here's Ash Dobbs. I'm clicking on it. Nothing. It doesn't bring up anything. I'll click on the 3 dots. It says pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, or add moderator. It does not give me a link, or when I click on it, back to his channel. Yeah, that's what I thought, Bob. It used to, didn't it? I'm going to go in the comments. I think in the comments it does. Oh, we don't have any yet. I'm going to go to an older show. Let's take a look. Let's go in the comments here and see. Oh, yeah. Okay. You go in the comment section and you can do that. You can't do it on live shows. And I don't think Corbell left a comment on any of my videos, sadly. I can't tell. Yeah. Let's see if he left a comment anywhere. Maybe I could tell. Yeah. No, nothing there. This person who's acting like Corbell, pretty smart not to make a comment in the comment section. It's pretty smart. Can't verify who it is. Can't verify who it is. Nope. Isn't that great? You would think he would be here, but he didn't. Nope, this person is not, I'm going to say it's not Jeremy Corbell, that's for sure. And I think we weren't stood up. But here's the weird thing. I emailed Jeremy 4 times total, and he's never got back once. If that wasn't Jeremy Corbell the other night when he said he would come on my show, when I sent him an email, 2 emails that night, saying I'll send you the link to the show, you know, and all that, and the comment I made, why didn't he write me back and say, what are you talking about, dude? He didn't even comment back saying, I'm on your show. He didn't say that. Because that tells me it was probably him. Just, well, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I know, but you can make up a channel with the same exact name. You can make up a YouTube channel with the same exact name as Jeremy. You can do it. People did it with Secure Team. I've seen it. You can do that. It sucks. I don't know why that YouTube allows it, but they do. Oh, I will, Ash. I will. Yeah, and you're right, Tina. He probably doesn't respond to majority of emails. And you're right, Sean. Who would want to be fake Corbell? That's like a fake of a fake. Yes, very good point. But let's just say it was Jeremy. The show is rolling, Restricted. This is what I do. I talk about things that happen. That's why the show's different. You know, when Dolan has things happening on his show, what does he do? He doesn't care. He just keeps reading his stories. I like to talk about the things that are happening in the moment. What more exciting drama than in the moment drama? I mean, it's happening now. But, you know, I was getting back to the show anyway, so we'll get back to it. I want to take you back 10 years because a lot of people think ufology is getting better. The UFO videos are getting better. They're getting clearer. They're getting closer. No. This is 10 years ago from New York. This is CBS News. And you tell me, has ufology or UFO sightings for that matter gotten any better? I say no. There you go, dots. There you go. You like them? Just dots. That's all. Dots, dots, dots. Balloons. Wow, that's amazing. Ufology is so much better. It's on mainstream media. Come on, guys. That is so balloon. That is so balloon. That is so balloons. That's 10 years ago. Ufology has not gotten any better. It's exactly the same. We haven't learned anything, and I'm going to say that's a fake Corbell. But let's, talk about it another day, right? I don't want to talk about it anymore. We're done. I've spent so much time on Corbell, and I don't know what else I can say that I haven't already heard or said. Ash Dobbs with a $5 super chat, super sticker. Pardon me. Let's take a look and see which sticker was used. Can we do that? Yeah, we can't do that, can we? No, of course. Why would we? Used. Can we do that? Here it comes. Yeah, as you heard. It is a keep it up, and it's a working out pair. Sweating to the oldies. Thank you, Ash Dobbs. Yeah, we're keeping the good fight. Thank you very much, sir. Right back in the kitty. It goes for the road trip fund and also anything else fund. That's our cowbell Corbell. See you later, Tina. Yeah, Corbell's here. He's in the chat room. Well, not anymore. He's been blocked because he was talking about Deep Throat and stuff like that, if it was. But he's been blocked. Can't talk like that. You don't get an exemption because you think you're Corbell. Nah. Because you think you're Corbell. No? All right. I was going to talk about this yesterday and I forgot. So there was a 24,000-year-old animal that was revived. It was found in ice and they revived it after 24,000 years. This is Anton Petrov.
Research coming out of Siberia in Russia, where the scientists were able to revive these wonderful creatures after 24,000
That's
years
amazing.
Spent in ice. And this is something that was never done before. At least not something that was done with tiny animals, because this is exactly what this is. So let's talk a little bit more about this, because this is a pretty incredible discovery. First of all,
not only is that an incredible discovery, but to bring something back to life that was 24,000 years old blows my mind. I don't see how that's even possible to be dormant for 24,000 years. And now and look at it, it's alive. It just time traveled 24,000 years into the future and felt like a second to it. That animal has no idea what year it is right now. But yet it lives. It's like a plankton, right? Something like that. Nonetheless, it's an animal.
what are these tiny things? To which I guess I would respond, move over tardigrades because you're no longer the toughest creatures on the planet. Because looks like this record now goes to Rotifera, also known as rotifers, also known as wheel animals. Because technically these are some of the smallest animals in existence. And just like other animals, they even come with their own tiny brains. Although
all right, this is phenomenal. You guys have got to watch the rest of this. I'll put the link in the description. They have their own little brains, which means they probably have a heart. I think we saw that, and blood. Wow, that just blows me away. That means we could be cryogenically put to sleep. I was going to say cryonized. I don't know if that's a word. But amazing, right? Amazing. Hold on a second. I've gotten a video from you guys. Hold on. Artificial sun. Oh, yes. The artificial sun in China. Let's go to that. China's artificial sun burns at 120 million degrees Celsius. I don't know what that means. Scientists replicate sun's fusion reaction on Earth. That's crazy. The core of the sun burns at 15 million degrees Celsius by nuclear fusion of hydrogen nuclei into helium. But now, scientists have designed an artificial sun on Earth that has sustained a temperature of 120 million degrees. Wow. Celsius. The experimental advanced superconducting tokamak, better known as EAST, fusion reactor designed by China burns at 8 times the sun's core temperature. The reactor broke the record by reaching a plasma temperature of 120 million degrees Celsius for 101 seconds and 160 million Celsius for 20 seconds. Located at the Hefei Institutes of Physical Science of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, the reactor has been designed to replicate the sun, I'm sure. Oh, the nuclear fusion process that occurs naturally in the sun. In a fusion reaction, 2 light nuclei merge to form a single heavier nucleus. The process releases energy because the total mass of the resulting single nucleus is less than the mass of the 2 original nuclei. The leftover mass becomes energy. Anyway, unbelievable. They made it. They made a fake sun. What does that mean? It means maybe someday when the sun goes supernova, we'll be able to put another sun up in the sky. No, that's not it. That's not it, I was told. Hold on. Oh, I thought that email had more. I'm looking through some of your emails that you sent me. There's something that I think Third Phase of Moon gave me to show you. There's a lot here. I have no idea what this is. All right, here's one. All right, let me see what this is. I have no idea what this is. Is there something wrong with YouTube? What's going on? What the hell? Something wrong?
Source?
No, it's working. I don't know, guys. I can't play that video, Tracy. I have no idea what I'm looking at, to be honest. Man, these are hard to look at. All right, I have something here I wanted to show you anyway. Here's a video. All right, this comes from Mr. MBB333. I know. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. We've got a daytime UFO to show you. Here we go. From Australia.
For millions of people as well. Now I want to take you guys down to Sydney, Australia. A guy by the name of Jason shared a photo with me of what appears to be some sort of a, like I said earlier, looked like a guitar pick up in the sky.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I give up.
Here's the original over here on the right. I've zoomed in on the left. I've also done some enhancement work, trying to get a better look at this thing, whatever it may be. If it were some...
It's the same thing as bokeh. It's the same thing. It's from the camera. It's an optical illusion. It's the iris of the camera, you yuts.
Glendale, Arizona. This footage was sent in by Brian T. And you can see these very bright objects. This is unedited video
Balloons.
footage. These things are moving at the original speed. I've done absolutely nothing to this video.
Of course you've done nothing to the video. Why would you? It's out of focus.
Necessarily quite that bright.
All right, I'm giving up on. I can't do this anymore. Really. And this is just getting out of control. Jeremy Corbell's going on mainstream media showing airplanes, trying to convince everybody they're UFOs. Mr. BBB, whatever his friggin' name is showing balloons from Glendale, Arizona, that are obviously balloons. You can see them rising in the sky. They're white, out of focus dots. What else could they be? This is just getting out of control. No, there's nobody policing anything, and you can't. You just can't. You have to do the research yourself, and that's that.
Secrets in the fields, are they harbingers of world change?
I'm gonna need a Hail Mary here. Where is it? All right, here's a UFO. This might save the day.
Probably one of the strongest ones I've ever felt right here at Fox 11. We have these lights overhead too. You heard the whole building shake.
Our country. It may be the first day of summer in the Northern Hemisphere.
Extreme heat hitting regions.
Combining. Meanwhile,
uprooted tree.
Region and central head with a brain that was about the.
I've been studying human evolution.
Pieces of human preserved skull found in the black dragon.
Would replace the Neanderthals as our sister species.
Meet the Dragon Man, a perfectly preserved skull found in the Black Dragon River province in northeastern China. He's thought to be a new species of human. After.
Here we go. A new species of human. Not the missing link. We talked about this last night. That's the problem. We keep looking for this missing link, and now pops up the Dragon Man.
Examining this replica made from resin, he believes that the Dragon Man is a hugely important discovery.
I've been studying human evolution, for the last 50 years or so, and this for me is one of the most significant fossils that I have seen and studied in all of that time.
A 3D scan shows a huge head with a brain that was about the same size as ours.
This is amazing. This was from anonymous official, obviously BBC. But go take a look at that video. I'll put the link in the description. I could have sworn I had another video here that needed to be played. That's Jaime. That's Mr. That's New York. CBS This Morning. HUFF. China. That was yesterday. There's this guy. And that's not it. This is so strange because I had a video I needed to play for you. And I'm really getting a little frustrated here. Fleet of UFOs passed by the moon. This is old, but I'll play it. Remember this? Here, let me pull it up for you. I don't know why this is here, but do you remember this one? I know it's coming. 3, 2, 1. Remember?
Сладкие инопланетяне. Так.
So I was thinking, don't you think this might be 3 satellites? Oh, $10 super chat from Tina Mobley. Hey, thank you very much. A $10 super chat. She says, love you, brother. Foik all the haters out there. Corbell to stick to what he does best, viewing his feet in footology. Very good. Mad love to one of the most great and truthful brothers in ufology. Rich at Goofon. That is me. For me. Thank you very much. That is mucho super generoso. That's right. Don't forget to help support the road trip that's coming up. And we want to stay full time. And this is the only way to do it with your support. I can't do it any other way. Full time? No, it's working on stuff all the time, which is what I'm doing. But thank you very much, Tina. Don't forget you could use PayPal, the Cash App, become a patron, or, you know, just like, share, and subscribe, because we are one of the fastest growing UFO channels on YouTube. And we will have a camera working next show, I promise. And if I can't get it working, then I'll just have to reconfigure everything. And we will have the beginning stages of the studio without green screen. It's going to look cool, but in the beginning, it'll look weird. You'll see. You'll see. Thank you, Tina. Mucho super generoso. Mucho gusto generoso. So what if this is 3 satellites, and the guy who's recording this is zoomed in at the moon, but is catching satellites or balloons? These could be 3 balloons in the atmosphere at night. Hey, just because the sun goes down doesn't mean the balloons go down. Capiche?
Построить, да? А где 4-й, я не понял.
I would love. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I've got 5 of these on camera, but mine don't look like this. Mine are 3 points of light that I catch traversing through the sky, anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes. So 5 minutes for balloons to go from one side of the sky to the next doesn't sit well with me. No balloon does that on a windless night. So I don't think I have balloons on camera. I think I have either 3 satellites that just happen to be near each other, and nobody knows why, and I've captured it 5 times over 5 years. 1 year I didn't catch it, and 1 year I caught it twice. So it made up for that year. But anyway, interesting. It is. That's a Reddit thing I found. Yeah, well, oh, you know what? We didn't even go near Twitter today. Really? I know you guys love Twitter when I do that Twitter. All right, hold on. I'm getting something here. I'm getting an email that says, show this. Oh, Project Stargate? To provide an overview on remote viewing, focusing on definitions, operations, management, participation, benefits, primary and secondary methodologies, categories of tasks, taskings, types of targets, and operational methodology. Yo, dude, I mean, I need like a long time to go over this. I can't just start dropping docs on the show without reading them. My goodness. But I will talk about it tomorrow. That is really cool. Thank you, RC Cola. You know who you are. I didn't want to say your name and ruin the surprise. So let's go here. We're going to go to Twitter real quick. Whoa. Wait, what? Hold on. What is this? Oh, wow, man. Wow, this is crazy. That'll have to be tomorrow night too. All right, I'm going to go to the home page on Twitter. And this is what I do. I usually scroll and I find some interesting tweets from people in the field. So, oh, wow. Alien scientist posted at Jeremy Corbell is not who he pretends to be, connecting my show to that. Thank you, alien scientist. Post-disclosure world. Here we go. Let's do this. Copy that. Put it up here. Let's see what UFO Jesus is saying about the Corbell video. Here we go. I'm putting it on screen. Scotty, screen. Sulu. He says, that report is not even a peek through the blinds of reality. You mean PEEK? Corbell says U.S. knows more about UFOs. Here it is. This is what I was looking
You feel
for.
like the government isn't telling us everything, and that this report that came out from the Pentagon on Friday is, you feel it's still holding
Oh,
back,
I have
that
this.
there is more information they know? In other words, when they said that one bucket of other,
We already
never
played
mentions
this.
the word extraterrestrial, they just say other. What is the more information that you believe they have?
It's not a matter of belief. If anybody has been looking into this field long enough or has been exposed to the information long enough, it is abundantly clear they're taking this really smart approach where they're starting to eliminate things like U.S. black projects, which they did softly.
Oh my God, is he stupid? You are stupid. No, man, that's so... Oh, God. Oh, I watched it. Why'd I watch it? They're not, man. Man, is he really brainwashed? What is wrong with this guy? How is he on TMZ? This just blows my mind. I know why, because he's connected. He knows of a lot of people in Hollywood because he's grown up there in California. He knows. That's why he's getting on these shows. He's kissed a lot of butt. That guy. I can't believe he's again on TMZ. It's wild. Talking how smart the government is by eliminating the black projects. That's not, well, where does he get off saying that? That's not at all what that preliminary release says. It doesn't say anything. As a matter of fact, it points more towards the secret contracted private entities that are back engineering this alien technology or creating it. Because if it ain't China, it ain't Russia, it ain't us. Well, I think that leads to one or two more things. Either it's alien or it's a black project secretly funded by who knows where. That's all. That's all it is. Hey, $22 trillion doesn't disappear. $40,000 for a hammer, $80,000 for a toilet bowl. Do the math. Come on, man. This is Corbell saying this stuff, man. This is crazy. This guy has no bit. I tell you what, if I ever get on, and I probably never will, I'm not going to say never, but if I ever get on Fox with Tucker Carlson, I'm going to talk shit in the right way and do it right. I am going to say it and I'm going to point it out and people are going to learn about it. A wide audience. They need to know that we're being lied to about the lie. Anybody who posts airplane videos and calls them UFOs or UAPs or special craft that can go in and out of water, walls, and space without proving it and believing it, well, you're just not doing it for the right reasons. Corbell's not about us. He's not about ufology. And I'll say that. Tucker, what we've got here is the failure to tell the truth. These people are more interested in getting their face on television and being the face of ufology more than anything. I don't know why, but I think they're going to get careers in writing books and going to all these UFO cons and being paid for appearances. I see nothing here but a power grab, because the video evidence that Corbell is showing us does not equate to what he says is happening. He says there's 14 ships out there and they followed them for an hour, yet we only get to see one. Show us the 14. He won't. Tucker, I'm telling you, everything they're saying is a lie. The proof's in the pudding. And I think you can see what I gave you shows that I am right. They are not telling us the truth. And by God, somebody needs to tell the world about the lie. So why do you think they would actually come out and say it? I mean, we've got Luis Elizondo, who worked at ATIP, Rich. And I go, did he? Really? Tucker, have you seen Lou Elizondo's body of work? Because I haven't. I haven't seen his files. I haven't seen any work. I haven't seen the office he worked in. All I get is a lot of this and nothing to read. No proof. I could tell you right now, Tucker, that I'm a secret agent. That I was trained to be a man in black and suppress the evidence of the Phoenix Lights. And you would probably believe me if it sounded good. That's what's going on here. We're getting fairy tales. Fairy tales, Tucker. And quite frankly, I've been in the field for 20 years, have never seen anything like it. And I'm not blaming you personally, Tucker, but it's the mainstream media. You don't have anybody that's in the know that should be reporting this stuff. You should have somebody like me or like other people who follow GoofOn talking about this instead of getting a filmmaker, or a guy as George Knapp being a mentor for a subject that has a lot of holes in it, Bob Lazar. Do whatever you want. You mainstream media, do whatever you want. Well, Rich, we thank you for coming on tonight. Another new perspective on the UFO craze that's taken over the world. Thank you, Rich. Thanks, Tucker. It would go something like that. One thing that I can say that I like, I'm not all negative, but a lot of good came out of a lot of bad. And I hope, that a lot of you can actually just sit back and look at the video evidence and decide for yourself, does it match up to the story that's behind the video? Jeremy says this, that, and the other, and I don't see this, that, or the other. Whoa, there's a whole fleet of them. I don't see a fleet. I see one. Think about every detail they tell you and back engineer it, and you'll find out it's not true. These people who were on the Nimitz and the Omaha who have come out over the years, they're talking about stuff that's 2 years old, 17 years old. And I understand, look, when you have an experience, seeing a UFO, you're pretty much not going to forget the details. You won't get them right 100% of the time. Your story will ring true and consistent over the years, but the brain does play a lot of tricks on the mind. Wait, no. The brain plays a lot of tricks on your eyes. That's what it is. That's what it is. And it does. Your eyes deceive you. Do you believe your lying eyes, or do you believe lying Lou, lying Corbell? Here's the deal. If Corbell knew that those were not UFOs, that we're going to have you, Jeremy, we've had these videos for 2 years. Knapp's had these for 2 years. Why not just show them all? Why do you have to do this? Oh, I've got a great video coming out, one that'll blow the doors off ufology. Yeah, in the wrong direction, dude. In the wrong direction. You need to blow the doors outward, not inward. If Jeremy was given this video, we're going to go by this one. He looks at it and he says, it looks like airplanes. It is airplanes, but you're going to say that, and they give him the things to say. And I think that's why the videos don't come out in quick succession, because I think Jeremy is memorizing what he has to say. And when he's ready, then he'll go talk to you. And that's why sometimes it's 3, 4, 5 weeks in between videos. It's not because they need permission. They got permission 2 years ago. This is all scripted. And we were supposed to get better evidence after the drop. It's worse. It's worse. Mick West even said it. And yes, Mick West knows a lot. Believe it or not, he can tell what's real and what isn't. I don't care what anybody says. He may not be right 100% of the time, but he's right when he says it's either a plane or a drone or something else. Not because I want it to be. By God, guys, I want Jeremy Corbell to bring the smoking gun. All he's doing is bringing a water pistol. It's not fair. It's just not fair. And that's why I don't like what he's doing. I don't know him personally, but somebody to do what he's doing, making these great claims and having shit evidence, it's just wrong, dude. Get out. Have somebody else do it. Why are you killing your reputation? Whatever reputation Corbell had as far as being a legitimate UFO guy, it's got to be zeroed out. He's got to be done. I don't see how anybody can trust what this guy says. You're bad for ufology. I don't care what you say, what you do, what you think. You're bad. He thinks I'm bad for ufology because I tell the truth, because I get animated. Oh, look at how he acts. He's such a jerk. He can't even, he's joking around. Joking around in ufology is looked at as somebody who isn't credible. Did you know that? You're not credible if you crack jokes. Isn't that funny? I'm not credible because I crack jokes. You know what? The biggest joke is Jeremy Corbell. And the punchline are his videos. Total douche. How dare you put those videos up and say those are real UFOs? Just awful. Should be ashamed of yourself. Really. Disgusting. Anyway, thank you very much, moderators, super chatters. You keep the show going and you make it run smoothly and you keep me afloat. So I can't thank you for your time and your support. Thank you very much. If you want to help the show, all the links are here in the description and on the home page, the home channel of Goof On. And thank you, newcomers and veterans alike, because all I ask is just for a few minutes of your time. If you like what you hear, come back, share it, thumbs up it, and subscribe it. Let everybody know. And thank you for all you do, because you're really helping the algorithm by doing that. And we'll be back tomorrow night. I think Third Phase of Moon has a video coming up later. I'm not sure, but check back in a few hours. We'll be back tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, right here on YouTube. And as we have been saying the last several months, if I could find my magic wand, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. I heard Twins of Evil and I said, good night of everybody. Good night, everybody. Stu. Poor Uncle Gusta.
I don't know what you're complaining about. All you want to do is go to sleep. I'm not asking you to come. I was there. I know you were. You're scared of your own shadow and terrified of dear Uncle Gustav. Yes, I am. Well, I'm not. I don't care if he does find me gone. But come, Frida, I beg you, think about what you're doing. Everyone says he's a wicked man. What about him? Who wants to be good if being good is singing hymns and praying all day long? He's doing what's best for us, I'm sure. It might be best for you. It's not for me. I'm going, and you might as well stop arguing about it. And I warn you, if you dare tell on me, Frida, you know I wouldn't do that. I'm just telling you. You know what will happen if you do. Stop it, you're hurting me not half as much as I will if you don't keep quiet.